but it's dumb. You gotta have Jesus in your heart. That's symbolic, I understand. But like I said, they all, the power structure always gonna give poor people, poor dumb people some shit. And most people don't want to break away from the dumb shit they've been taught because they've been indoctrinated by their parents, mainly their mother. Because when you grow up struggling, most black people grow up struggling. Not all of them, but most. The poverty gap has not changed in the last 100 years or more. Ever since black people have been free from slavery, the poverty gap has not changed. Black people still control 1/2 of 1%. 1/2 of 1% of the nation's wealth. So all that shit you be hearing about how Puffy and all that shit you be hearing about how all these rappers making all this money is still 1/2 of 1% of the nation's wealth. Like I said, you go all over America and you can't find 5 black men that own a skyscraper. Now back to what I'm saying, they always, the power structure is always going to give black people religion because it's just spirituality. That's all. And like I be asking girls, like, you believe in God? And they be like, nah, I don't believe in God, but I'm spiritual. I tell them, a spirit is an ingredient added to wine. Everybody they don't believe in God, but they spiritual. It's all bullshit. God is only force and power, and the Lord is a British term, and I'm not British, so I don't worry about the Lord. But that's what they give black people. They give black people all this religion, and you got to be dumb to believe in that shit. You're going to die, get buried, and float up into the sky and live with your ancestors. Get the fuck out of here. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit to keep black people happy and complacent with nothing. And I say black people, but I mean, you got some other people that are deeply religious, but they got a power structure, and they got money in their community. Black people don't have money in their community. We bring it in and it goes out in the churches, the liquor stores, the corner stores, the cleaners, and the Asians. A black neighborhood is like a bucket with a bunch of holes in it. And we're deeply religious. That's why you got all them churches down Lenox Avenue. You got all them churches in Bed-Stuy going down, I think it's Gates. Going down Gates, mad churches. Good way to tell you're in a bad neighborhood is when you see a lot of churches. And a good way to tell you're in a good neighborhood is when you see a lot of banks. Chinatown got more banks. They got more banks in Chinatown than in New York than they got on Wall Street. But it is what it is, yo. But black people in religion is crazy and we just don't get it. All right, man, let me go.